And regulatory, I would say, is a necessary evil. As a doctor, I am a big fan of it. It is protecting patients from all kinds of complications, but it is something which is to be taken into the design of the solution, but not something that should be designed for.
But now we're going to get more into the deep linearity of how you start the journey in a market. And again, I'm going to repeat the obvious that we said before: product, validation, go-to-market. And I'm going to ask Dr. Amel, our winner last night as well. By the way, claps, big applause. No clapping? Come on. I just want to see you are kind of listening. So basically, Dr. Amel, how true is that cadence?
Yeah, just to introduce myself, my name is Amel Havkic. I'm a doctor first and MedTech advisor second. And what I do as a doctor is I diagnose companies on their clinical adoption, why it works and why it doesn't work. And to answer that question, I completely agree. If we should choose regulatory or market validation first, the answer would be yes. So both, ideally, because all of it is pretty much about alignment. We heard in the panel before that there are many things which are opportunity to really be the one to shoot up. And pretty much alignment is what will ultimately bring the adoption of the product, which means that we will have a problem which is solved, the solution is accepted, which on one side brings the commercial side, and regulatory, I would say, is a necessary evil. As a doctor, I am a big fan of it. Obviously, it is protecting patients from all kinds of complications, but it is something which is to be taken into the design of the solution, but not something that should be designed for. Because if we design our solution just to fit regulatory needs, we will miss the market needs, we will miss the practitioner needs. It needs to be taken into account, but it's not the most important. That's why the answer is yes. We should account for all of it, and there's ways to do that. And I think we'll hear a bit more about the regulatory.
If you clicked on this video, chances are you're struggling with the clinical adoption of your solution, aligning with everyday workflows, and/or investor pressure. The good news, you've already started your journey to improve what's been holding you back for so long. Hi, my name is Amel Havkic, and I am the founder of EvoMed Consulting. In my years as a doctor, I've seen numerous brilliant medtech solutions collecting dust and ultimately fail, never to help those they were intended to. I started working with medtech companies around the globe, helping them align their solutions with clinical reality, ultimately saving them millions in losses and improving business outcomes and patient safety. Now, if anything I said so far resonates with you, feel free to book a free strategy session and let's explore how EvoMed Consulting can help your company walk you all the way from idea to real-world clinical impact. The link to book your session is just somewhere below this video, and I'm looking forward to meet you and to walk this road together.